Hello, hello. Pa-pa-pa-ra-pa. Hello. Hello. Damn it. I look so uncomfortable looking at myself without a cap. Let me get the cap. Mmm. It is 11 p.m. on a Monday night. And I'm feeling like doing a bunch of personality tests and maybe some psychometric tests as well. There's this list. Where is it? My clinical partners. Welcome.
Welcome to Zamboka.
Hello, Alyssa.
This
Welcome.
is Zamboka. Welcome to Zambo.
Welcome. Hello, Alyssa. Good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? It's been a bit. What you up to? Okay. We'll start with Big Five. No, MBTI. The 16 personalities or Myers-Briggs type indicator. Last time I did it, we're doing cosplay. Doing or doing? What's the difference? And then had a convention, and soon you have a Chicago trip. Ooh, very fun, very eventful. Just busy. Oh, sewing, nice. Yeah, I saw the pictures on your Discord. You're going hard with the cosplays. Looks fun. Which convention are you going to? Like busy bad or busy good? But it looks like you were having fun. Ma. Ma. Kumori-con. What the heck is a Kumori-con? Kumori-con. It's an anime con. Annual 3-day anime convention in Oregon. One of my closest friends lives in Oregon now, in Portland. I reunited with them when I was in LA. Oh, do you know these people? You means cloudy and it's in Portland. Is there anyone you're looking forward to meeting? I don't know any of these people. Pam. Miura Aime we went for already happened. I hope I feel like I'm butchering the pronunciation. Asmodeus. Sui, hello hot dog flavor water. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a good day at work today. Are you going to the office or working from home? What up, gamers? What up, hackers? I really like this artist, Bulov. But no, this is not Bulov. I'm gonna play the song again. The Office mentioned. We need to get some like. Are there Office 7 TV gifs? Emotes. Do you see the new emote I added for Chicago trip? It's a concert. Oh, is this the person that performed? Or no, wait. Yeah, is this the person that performed or is going to perform? I don't know anything about J-pop or K-pop. I like it when other people talk about it. Um, let's see. Be an opener, yeah, him, and then Acme. I've heard of Acme. I don't know what they sound like. I think the most um I don't know what genre of music was being played that day, but you like spammed the music bot and I loved it. It was fun. I like listening to them. I don't know what was played though. I switched from YouTube to Spotify ever since I got these Meta glasses because they integrate well. So I have to like migrate my taste back. I originally started with Spotify, but YouTube currently knows what I like. You're Apple Music boy? I am, but Apple Music's so freaking expensive. Ad. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Yeah, I am an Apple Music boy, but I can't justify the costs if I'm not listening to music as much. Well, it's very good. It is very good. It is very good. It's just that it's, Spotify integrates well with the glasses, and there's like seamless like switching between PC and phone, blah blah blah. It has my old playlists. The ecosystem is better, but the music quality of Apple Music like blows it out of the water. And I was like big, I wouldn't say audiophile. Um, during during welcome back during like 2021, 2022, I was listening to music all of the time, and I got these headphones, and I wanted to use it to the best. Let's see The Office. Oh, there's Dwight. Okay, this is Kevin SMH, Andy Punch. Why is there so much duh? What if I do this? Oh, this Iro. Okay, this is nice. Parkour. Oh, parkour is good. Use Android and PC or music on Apple. Yeah, Apple Music is very nice. Oh, what about this parkour? The Dementors. The Dementors. The worst thing about prison. Jim. Okay, Boomer. No God. Oh, no God is nice. Listen to music all day. Spotify app on Mac is resource heavy. Apple has better quality sound and app. Yeah, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, that makes sense. Um, the app on Windows is kind of eh, eh. Rapping. Oh, this is good. My sister is like big on Apple ecosystem now. She's sold. She started with the M1 and then recently got an iPhone, switched over, and now she wants an Apple Watch as well. She's hooked. Don't have to go through the app, but music you just drag on your phone. Sorry, I don't get it. Oh, you buy the music. Okay. I thought you were talking about the subscription. Yes. Oh, this is good. Me watching shell jumps. Is there another way to describe this? Can I like rename it. Yeah, I feel like I want to rename it. What should I call it? Um, my eyes rip my eyes. That's it. Don't do sub for basically anything. Only stuff you can. Yeah, you see both sides. Apple is amazing, but so limiting. But for work laptop, the Mac 10 out of 10. Battery lasts all day. Everything works, and it's fast AF. Yeah. Oh, they're the same picture. I like this. There's so many memeable like moments in The Office. Oh yeah, this is pretty nice as well. Oh, income success. Yeah, isn't ideal, and you really need to know. Um, the thing with buying is you really need to know if you like. I wouldn't buy something if I know like I really like it. Um, it's the same with games that um I played in the past because when I grew up, what was available to me in the region was mostly pirated content because there just weren't any distributors in Riyadh or official distributors. So what was going around was pirated. And the games that I really liked, I don't play them now, but I buy them just out of support. Song you like on YouTube and then buy it later. Nice. Oh, this is cringe, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say add to cringe. Yes. Okay, that's enough. I need to get to doing this test. Complete the test. You regularly make new friends. Yes. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. I used to be like hard, yes, but I feel like I'm not as much anymore. I'm still leaning towards yes. Usually, me feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally than by factual arguments. Yes, I'm a bit more emotional. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Yes. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. No. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself through strangers very daunting. Not very daunting, but a bit daunting. So I'm gonna like that. INFP. It's been some time. Yeah, last time I was like right in the middle of I and E. And I was NFP. And I think yeah, I was ENFP. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them. No. I am good at like managing expectations though. So like I'm never late. I just know how to push deadlines. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Yes. You like to use organizing tools, ambivert yourself, depend on the context. I need my mix. If I don't get me time, I'll get cranky. If I am not socializing, I'll go a little crazy. You like to use organizing because I need like external uh stimulus. and the randomness that comes with being around like other people. Otherwise, it's just me and I go a little crazy. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Um, yes. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes. Not so strong. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. I mean, I will do it, not completely comfortable. Take care. Good night. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. See ya, Mr. Hot Dog. Peace. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretation. I am. Disagree. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. Mix of both, but how a person feels is important on how I need to approach the whole thing. I need to take into account how they see the thing, the situation. So, slight disagree. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. I'd like to. I can't now. Um, you rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Disagree. I care too much about how I come off. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Sometimes, like even when it comes to sport, I prefer like 1v1 or 2v2, but like anything more, it just gets overwhelming. Um, I like leading teams. I'll put it here. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Yes. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Uh, I'd like to be more sensitive, but to be honest, I'm the first thing that comes out of my mouth is just brutal honesty. So I'll be here. You actively seek out experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Yes. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yes. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Yeah. In the middle, but more. Yes. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I'd like to, but I'm bad at them. So, gonna in the middle. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. No, I think keeping people's emotions in check is important. I'm going to disagree. Except when like it's, you know, life threatening. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. No. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No, it's not worth it. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves. No, I introduce. I can't wait. I mean, I would wait, but everyone's like shy. Your mood can change very quickly. Yes. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I am. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yeah. You enjoy debating. Yes. You usually prefer to be around others rather than your own in the middle. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Depends on the topic. Disagree. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Yes. You find it challenging. For example, like, I want to go to law school, and there's like a bunch of pros and cons. Cons being not being able, yeah, it's hard to answer. Cons being like not working and the big spend. But I'm also like still young and I can take risks. And it's something I really want to learn and get under my belt. And I know I can fall back on the career I built so far. And my heart says so. I'm doing it. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule? Yes. You rarely second guess the choices you have made. Um, yeah. I mean, I regret, but I don't second guess myself. Like I've already made it. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. How would I know what my hmm maybe back then. Now I'm staying indoors more. I'll be like that. All right. You're drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. ADHD, then your personality begins because it influences a lot of these. Doesn't it factor in to your overall personality? Um, you're drawn to various forms. Like I chose a lot of the emotional ones because I'm like, bipolar, and keeping my emotions in check is like a big factor, and that's why I care about keeping other people's emotions in check. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression. I am drawn, yes. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. What does this mean? Yeah, yeah. You have a to-do list for each day for work, not for my life. I'm gonna You rarely feel insecure. I do feel insecure. But not very insecure. Mm, disagree. You avoid making phone calls at work, yeah, but my friends know. So you enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas, and yes. Me for what? Wait, long time you were Medicare, not sure. Sure, you've definitely had two different sides. You should try doing the test and seeing how things have changed. So much anxiety. Oh, even to your friends, you can easily connect with people you have just met. Yeah, I just start asking them questions. People I meet for the first time is just asking them questions and then finding out what their whole deal is. Depends on the friend. I get that. And your top priorities get back on track. Um, not really. Yes, still bothered. Yes. Not too interested in discussing theories on what the world Customer service? Oh, yeah, no. Customer service calls scared shit out of me. And I used to do a lot of that. There have been times where I've been on the verge of tears with customers, how like freaking brutal they can be. Babaram. No. Oh no. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future? I am. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yeah. But I feel like I say yes, but then I look at other people and they they don't have handle over themselves. So I'm gonna be like, here. Didn't have healthcare for a period of time. Oh no. 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 Oh, you mean you being the customer service, the customer that's asking for service. I'm talking about me dealing with customers is the scary part. No, me doing the customer service is fine because like I'm the Karen in the situation. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than there's this one time like I was on the phone call with American Express about a flight ticket to Sri Lanka. And man, I gave that person a really hard time. And I was kind of like I was at the airport because I didn't know that if I was going to transit in the US, like just at the airport to go to Sri Lanka, I still needed a US visa or a specific visa that allowed me to transit in the US. Then I was just like putting all the pain of like not knowing this on the customer service person. I was like, okay, then why didn't Amex check to see if I had that visa before allowing me to book? I didn't get any warning of the sort. Anyways, the person like helped me get another ticket for a slightly higher price. And then I apologized to her. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, emotional, like I'm still in the airport. Yeah, no, all that for a layover. Just to stay in the airport, I needed a visa. I was so dumb. And I was like already like on glass emotionally because I had like family issues. I was like, I made that trip on a whim because I was I had a fight with my parents, and I wanted out. I wanted to be in a different area. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical. Yeah, 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 I guess supercharged. The personal work, like, I hate it when they bring up my previous mistakes and then, like, I bring up their previous mistakes and then it's just like, we forgot why we were arguing in the first place. Uh, your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy, yes. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how, yeah, yeah. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes. But also, I need someone to hold me accountable. Otherwise, I won't get anything done. You believe that to be the bigger person and grow tired of it? Yeah. Hate being the bigger person, god damn it. Um, you believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No. It's fun. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places. You guys, you have any music recommendations, Elisa? I want to listen to something else. Why does Spotify look like this? Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, is there papara J Rock stuff? Let's see if there's a J Rock playlist. J Rock mix. All right, let's do it. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres. Yes. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it. Yeah. You often act on it without need. Let me reduce the volume a bit for me. This is Demon Slayer. Nice. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. I don't know. I do second guess before, not second guess myself. Like, not I do. I have acted on such decisions, but not often. So I'd be like this. All right. You off? Yes. Overwhelmed? Yes. Man with a mission. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. You don't know the collab artist? Oh, man with a mission. Millet. 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 You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Mm, if I can get to the result by skipping steps, then yeah. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions. Yes. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Mix of the two, but I'll say yeah. You struggle with deadlines. Yes. You feel confident that things will work out for me. I don't know. Things have all. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, Usually. My email. Meow. Same. The campaigner. ENFPT. As an ENFP, vibrate force of enthusiasm, creativity, and idealism. But more extroverted. Yep. This is a lot to read. ENFP, yeah. Oh, yeah. ENFP INFP relationships are great. In relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or familial, you bring warmth, enthusiasm, and depth. Your genuine interest in others and your ability to see their potential makes you a cherished friend and partner. You value authentic connections and are always ready to engage in deep, meaningful conversations that go beyond surface level small talk. I don't mind small talk either, though. Um, However, your need for independence can sometimes clash with your desire. Ads for close friendship relationships, you may struggle with feeling tied down. While this ad is happening, I'll be right back. Yeah, the ad is over. Okay. However, your need for independence can sometimes clash. Yeah, I do tend to keep people at arm's length. You may struggle with feeling tied down or with partners who don't share your zest for life and new experiences. Yes. Hey, welcome in, Pixels. Good to see you. Not lurky when a tiny Pixels and Coco is running. Oh, my bad. I wonder if like I should keep that up or not because it's kind of like intrusive. I don't know. Some people just want to lurk and not um be up on the screen. It's fine. Just made you laugh. All right. Uh, okay. But welcome in. Hope you're well. It's been a bit. Um, Finding a more extroverted one of the two, but you usually test as I. Finding the right balance between connection and freedom. But yeah, you're like quite friendly. Uh, but are you like outdoorsy or a homebody? Been ill and good for 2 days, sick again. I'm all right. I'm a little sick as well. I've been having a bad tummy ache for the past 2 days, but doing a little better. I took the day off of work. Friendly but need cool down time. Yeah, I don't know how people can just keep that up the whole like all of the time. And being at the office like 8 hours a day around people, at the end of the day, I don't have time. Like I do have the time for my IRL friends, but man, I can't. I don't have the energy. I'm just going to be silent around them at the end of the day. Um, and it's different dealing with people on the internet or online through like Discord, Twitch. And I don't know, it doesn't take as much energy out of me. So I've been, social life out of work. This stuff has been complementing it. Um, my IRL friends here do meet up often. I just don't know how they have the energy for it. Only does it through you social usually. Well, you've adopted like that. You usually wait. You're the I, but I have a lot of introvert friends that are close to me that I've adopted, and like they make friends through me. Even at TwitchCon, um, this year, the close friend that I had was just that tagged along. I was quite proud of her though. At first, like we got invited to some parties, and one of the parties there were some like people just sitting in a corner with no one to talk to, and there were a lot of like Twitch personalities that I wanted to like meet because I've seen them for a while on like either Instagram or I've been on their streams. Chat a couple times, but like these are people that are 1,000+ viewers, like they probably don't remember me, but I still wanted to say hi. Um, so we tag along together, and I'd make the first move, and then we'd introduce ourselves. And it got to the point where, like, okay, she got addicted to it. She started going and introducing herself without me. I'm like, oh shit, like you go. We both say you then gotta take on the E duties. I don't think it's weird, Pixels. I think it's normal. Everyone's different. These are literally all Annie song. Whoever made this playlist. What is Annie song? Is that like a type of genre? What is Annie song? Annie song. What? Anime song. Oh, all anime songs. Okay, okay. So whoever made this J Rock playlist just put anime songs in here. Right relationships will enhance your life without dimming your spark. They'll encourage your growth while providing the grounding I sometimes need. I do like reading the relationship section. Warm and approachable, willingness to listen, emotionally expressive. You naturally share your feelings, often encouraging honesty. Yeah. I want people to like be honest with me. I don't like sugarcoating. Celebrating shared joy. Yeah, I do like hyping people up. Seeing the potential in others. Yes. Encouraging openness. Yes. Supportive flexibility. Is to adapt helps you navigate relational challenges smoothly. I've been a little bit more stand my ground the past couple years, especially this year. Over idealizing connections, yes. Um, but recently I've just given I because like I don't know, if someone doesn't like respond to my message or um just says something critical, I like it gets stuck in my head. And um I do feel disappointed in the moment, but lately I've been telling myself just give it time and it'll change. Like this little moment shouldn't dictate the overall relationship. I think a lot of why I had to adopt John, adopt because he's from the middle of nowhere, Kentucky. Oof, he didn't have family and friends here before. Oh, he's not the type to keep up with people long distance. Yeah, I will put the effort in. And there've been some like very close friends, like people that I lived with, that like, especially in university, I shared. I'd be with on the daily. Like, if I was away from them for a bit, I'd feel a bit of like separation anxiety. That and now that we're like living very different lives across the globe, I still want to know how they're doing, and I will make the first move and reach out. But if that effort is not reciprocated, I will just like, I'll let it go. Um, it used to hurt more before I started making friends on other friends on the internet, because I have a really hard time making new friends um in person. And since I started this whole Twitch thing and like making friends on group chats and on the Discord, it's complemented, like, or it fills that hole of like not being able to meet and get to know new people. Reluctant to address problems. You resist openly discussing negative feelings. I would disagree. I do discuss negative feelings, and I do not like um building, what do you call it? There's a word for it. Content, or there's a proper word for it. This is wrong. Difficulty setting boundaries. Um no, these two wrong. I'm very strong at boundary setting. Misinterpreting signals. Yeah, my first instinct is I'll misinterpret it, but then I'll tell myself like not to. Isn't perfect. There's still more. Yeah, it's not a good It's not like the perfect model. It's a good way to like understand more about yourself and others as well. But it's not like uh law. Fear of being misunderstood a lot. Yeah, I want people to see me and see why I am the way I am. Personal growth, self discovery, and authenticity, constantly seeking to understand yourself better and to align your actions with your values. Improvement is admirable. Yeah, harsh criticism when you feel like you're falling short. Yep. Your path to growth involves learning to harness your boundless energy and creativity in productive ways. Might mean developing better focus and follow through, or learning to balance your big picture thinking with attention to practice details. Embrace your natural curiosity and use it to explore. Growth isn't about changing who you are, but about becoming the best. Okay. Desire for meaning. I don't know about meaning anymore. I just want to have fun. That's my meaning. Openness to different perspectives. Yeah, I like seeing why people believe in certain things, why they are the way they are, their background as to why they believe certain things. Yes. Trusting your instincts. Your intuitive ability allows you to navigate difficult decisions confidently. Okay. Self reflection. I'm not doing much self reflection lately. I do not have the time to. But before, yeah, I spend a lot of time just like thinking to myself, optimistic spirit. Your positive outlook gives you strength and resilience during, I don't know about that. Valuing personal authenticity, yes, all about that. Restless curiosity, everything at once. Yeah, I mean, like it gets in the way. I don't know. I can't stick to one thing. Sensitive to setbacks. Yeah, it kind of throws me off. Impatient for progress, yes. Disorganization in goals, yes. Avoiding necessary conflict, nope. I am very confrontational. Struggling with consistency. Sustaining long term habits or routines can feel particularly difficult and draining. Yes. I need to start gymming again. Okay. Career path. In professional life, you thrive in an environment that value creativity, flexibility, and human connection. And I'm not getting much of that in my current role. Ideal career is not a job, but a calling, a platform where you can express your unique gifts, explore new ideas, and make positive impact on others. Yes. You excel in roles that allow you to use exceptional communication skills and tap into your boundless creativity. I am getting this part in my current role. However, conventional 9 to 5 can feel stifling to your free spirited nature. Yes, I need flexibility. You may struggle with strict routines, yes, hierarchies, yes, or jobs that involve a lot of repetitive tasks. I don't mind repetitive tasks. I've learned recently because it's hard learning the task the first time. Later on, I would have found a way to automate it and I can doom scroll with my free time. Your challenge is to find a career path that offers enough variety and meaning to keep you engaged while also providing the structure necessary for long term success. Your ability to inspire and connect with others is a valuable asset in any field. The key is finding the right outlet. I need to be around cracked people, talented people, because if I'm around incompetence, it pisses me off. All right. Exploring new ideas. Okay. Connecting with others. Yes. Flexible approach. Yes. Genuine enthusiasm. Intentionally wrangling if you're in the mood to get anything done or not, which is tough with a job where you have to clock in. Yeah. Yeah. Like even now, I want to quit, man, but I really need the money. I really need the money. I like work from home jobs and I chose to get into IT because I knew like the future of like IT is like you don't have to be physically present and there's flexibility. Like if I'm not up to the task during the day, I'll just nap the struggle away and I'll come back stronger in the evening or something. And I don't mind that. But having to come into the office and be there from 9 to 5, ugh. Your sincere excitement easily motivates and engage. I don't have this at my current job, but my previous job, like people really like being around me. Try to do and I just struggle to not spiral. I'm getting that right now. I'm falling sick constantly. Like even being bipolar, it does not work with the 9 to 5. I'm putting extra effort into like having to keep my shit together internally. Inspiring communicate. I'm good at pep talks. Putting off routine tasks, yes. Bored by structure, yes. Overcommitting your energy. I've been in better control of this. Starting but not finishing. With my personal projects, I've been facing this a lot. Skipping over practical details, yes. Taking criticism personally, I've gotten better at not taking criticism personally later. lately. Um, and if I do take it personally, I'll just brush it off as like they're projecting. Yeah, personality traits. So like I'm in the middle ish. If likely get energized by, let's go. Thank you, Seribot, for banning the bot. I'm more feeling than thinking. Yes, I'm in the middle. I'm surprised. Good bot. um, I thought I was more on the prospecting side. I have a hard time dealing with people who are on the J side of things. I like people who are more like open to gathering more information before coming to conclusions. Assertive, you're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. 69% turbulent. Okay. Yeah, I am. Isn't great. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll go through these later. Now, there are a bunch of tests I want to do, but I don't think I can go through all of them. So I'm just going to do one more and call it a day because I have work tomorrow. I wanted to start earlier, but things got in the way. Um, the next one would be Big Five. Is this a good one? That looks good. It's open. Or worry about things. Yes. Make friends easily. Yes. Vivid imagination. You don't. As yeah, they do come across as stubborn. Big Five is the more accurate model, or like is the one that um people say is more up to date now. I'll explain it before. Let me explain. The Big Five personality test is a measure of your openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. So I'm high in openness, low in conscientiousness, high in extraversion, high in agreeableness, high in neuroticism. Yeah. That's the last time I took it. Okay. Make friends easily, yes. Vivid imagination, moderately. Trust others, no. Complete tasks successfully. Yeah. Get angry easily. I want to say yes, but then I look at other people and they get angry way more easily than I do. Love large parties. Yeah. Believe in the importance of art. Yes. Use others for my own ends. I don't go out of my way to do that, but like, it's not entirely wrong either. Like, if I have a friend that can help me get somewhere, I'm going to use their help. I'm going to say moderately. Like to tidy up. Yes. Often feel blue. Yes. Take charge. Yes. Experience my emotions intensely. Yes. Love to help others. I want to say yes, but lately I've been like My time is a little bit more valuable. Okay. Keep my promises. Yes. Find it difficult to approach others moderately. I'm always busy. Yes. Prefer variety to routine. But like, I will make time. It doesn't mean that like if someone comes to me, I'll like I don't have the time for you. I'm busy. I will make time for them. Um. Okay. Prefer variety to routine. Yes. Love a good fight. What does that mean? Drama? Tea? Work hard. No. Go on binges. Not much lately. Love excitement. Yes. Love to read a challenging material. Love to read challenging material. Lately, not as much. Before, yes. Believe that I am better than others. Depends on my mood. Sometimes I think I'm God. Sometimes I think I'm. So Glaucus is very accurate. That was very accurate. You don't know it. I mean, like, if there's tea, I'm gonna like, I'm gonna be there in the background, just like what's going on there. I don't go out of my way to watch like reality TV, but if it's playing in the background, I'll be like, what's going on there? And I slowly laughing, fighting. Oh, and then me participating in a fight? No. No. I don't like that. I'll watch other people fight. If if it's people that's close to me, I'll jump in and mediate though. I'll be like, here, I'm gonna just freaking make sure like both of your points go through, so you're not just like having a shouting match. Believe that I'm better than others. Nah, middle. Like my bad sister, she does love to cause and antagonize. What do you mean by bad sister? Like you have a good sister and a bad sister? I'm always prepared. Yeah, always be prepared. Scout's motto. What? Okay, this is new information. I thought you only you had the only one sister, Vivian. Panic is easily. Yes. Radiate. How do this is something other people should tell? In the middle. The good one, Vivian. Okay. Tend to vote for liberal political candidates. I've never gotten the chance to vote for anything, but most likely, yes. Sympathize with the homeless. Yeah. Jump into things without thinking. I'm gonna bring around. Oh no. Jump into things without thinking. Yeah. Fear for the worst. Yes. Feel comfortable around people. Eh. Enjoy wild flights of fantasy. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay. Okay, daydreaming. I do enjoy them, but lately I haven't done much daydreaming. I feel like I'm always like doom scrolling. I should put more time into. I do like a good daydream. Believe that others have good intentions. Hmm. I had to learn the hard way that not everyone has good intentions. Excel in what I do. Eh, Get you? Yes. Talk to a lot of different people at parties? Yes. See beauty in things that others might not notice? Yes. Cheat to get ahead? Yeah, I'll cheat. Same like bad sister? Wait, what? What if I am the bad sister? What? Often forget to put things back in the proper place? No. Dislike myself? Yes. Try to lead others? Yes. Feel others' emotions? No, I had to learn. Okay, yeah, that's true. Feel others' emotions. Um, I want to be like I'm an empath, but like I feel like I have a better grasp over like taking into account other people's emotions. I'm in the middle. I'm concerned about others. Back then, a couple years ago, more so. Now a little bit less, because I need to be more concerned about myself since the diagnosis. Tell the truth. Yes. The workplace, though, has been like affecting me in my ability to tell the truth. Like people stop me from telling the truth. They want me to sugarcoat it. I'm afraid to draw attention to myself. Not really. No, I'll draw attention to myself if I want to. I'm always on the go. Yeah, prefer to stick to things with things that I know. If you're interested in doing this, I'll put the link here. Things I know. Backy? What's that? Oh, back from the ads. My bad. There's things I know. No, I like learning new things. Yell at people. Before, yeah. Now, not so much. Do more than what's expected of me. No, now I'm not gonna go above and beyond. Rarely overindulge. I always overindulge. Indulgence maxing. Seek adventure, yes. Avoid, no. Think highly of myself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even if I say no, I'm lying to myself. Carry out my plans. Yeah. Become overwhelmed by events. Yes, but I know when I feel overwhelmed, I'll just like go out and take a breather. Have a lot of fun. What does this mean? This is a statement. I guess I'm not having as much fun as I'd like. Believe that there is no absolute right and wrong. Yeah, I feel like it's not black and white. Feel sympathy for those who are worse off than myself. I do. But then there are also those who are worse off that aren't taking the steps that they need to take to get out of that situation and would rather wallow in jealousy. But I still feel sympathetic for them. So, yes. Make rash decisions. No. I'm afraid of many things. Not really. Avoid contact with others. No. Love to daydream. I'm not doing as much of that lately. I would like to, but I guess I need to stay away from my devices. Trust what people say. No. Handle tasks smoothly. Yeah, lose my temper. Mm, yeah, before I'd say no, but mm, I think I do lose my temper. Prefer to be alone. Middle. Do not like poetry. Very inaccurate. Take advantage of others. I will. But like I won't go out of my way to become friends with someone with the mentality of like wanting to use them. Moderately. Leave a mess in my no. I'm very if my room is a mess, I can't get anything done. Back they're putting me on the spot here, so I'm often down in the dump. Yeah. Take control of things. Before, yes, but now I'm like, for example, if I'm going to be on a trip with many people and we're trip planning, I'm just there to be with the people. Cheating and screwing people over intentionally. Oh yeah, right. um like if I'm taking a trip with people, my reason for that trip is to be with those people. Not to sightsee like yeah I'd like to, and there are places I want to see, but I would rather they just handle the trip planning because I don't want to get into like, oh, I prefer not to go there, I want to go here instead, I really wanted to go there, we should add this to the trip. No, I'm just going to sit in the back, you guys plan the trip, I'm here for the vibes. But if it's on my own, I know. um at work I like to take control of things, so it's very mixed. uh I'll put it in the middle. Rarely notice your emotional reactions. I'm very well aware now that I'm bipolar. I'm constantly monitoring it. Before, not so much. I'm indifferent to the feelings of others. Very inaccurate. Break rules. I do like breaking rules if they're not just. Only feel comfortable with friends. By myself as well. Do a lot in my spare time. Yes. This not as much as I'd like to, but yes, dislike changes. In the middle. Insult people if they deserve it. Do just enough work to get by. Yeah, lately, yeah. Easily resist temptation. But like this is for the work. If it's my personal goals, I'll go above and beyond. Like if it was my business, I'll work 25 hours a day. But if it's for someone else, I'm just like sticking to the contract. Easily resist temptations? No. I'm easily tempted. Enjoy being reckless? Yes. So not extremely. No, yeah, I do like being reckless. How difficultly understanding abstract ideas? No, I enjoy partaking in these things. Okay. Have a high opinion of myself. What's the difference between high opinion and thinking highly of yourself? I don't have high, I do think highly of myself, but do I have any good opinions of myself? I don't know about that. Waste my time. Lately, not as much. Some people think that this whole streaming thing is a waste of time, but I enjoy it. Feel that I'm unable to deal with things. Now, love life depends on my mood, if I'm manic or not. Tends to vote conservative. No, no. I'm not interested. Yeah, if you're enjoying it, it's not a waste. Yeah, I'm not interested in other people's. I am rush into things more like depends on the problem. Rush into things. No, I don't rush. I feel like I take very calculated decisions. Stressed out easily, yes. Keep others at a distance, arm's length, not too far, not too close, and depend on the people. And it's more so, it's not for me, it's for them, because I don't want, like, I tend to put uh my frustrations at the world, and like if I feel like things is unfair, I like to family and to my exes, I would put my pain on them and they had to deal with that. um and out of love for the people close to me, I don't want them to get that close to me, because I don't want my mood to affect their mood. um so mm, I guess distance is like a far distance and inaccurate, like to get lost in thought. Yeah. Distrust people in the middle. Know how to get things done. I don't know out of the box, but I'll figure it out. I'm not easily annoyed. Inaccurate. Avoid crowds. No, I'll go to the crowd. I'll be inside. Do not know. Very inaccurate. See, if I'm going on a trip solo, I will visit the museums before I visit the beaches. When I was in San Diego, I was like, after SwitchCon, I had like 4 days to myself, and I checked out almost every museum I could. It was sick. Obstruct others' plans. No, I don't like getting in the way of other people's stuff. Leave my belongings around? No. Feel comfortable with myself? No. Wait for others to lead the way? No, I don't like that. If people are indecisive, I will make the decisive move. Don't understand people who get emotional? No, I do. I understand. We are human. Take no time for others. What does that mean? Take no time for others. Having no free time? Oh, no, no, no. I will make time for everyone. Break my promises. Mm, no, I don't think so. If I say I'll get something done, eventually it will get done. Am I bothered? I'm not bothered by difficult. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it can be difficult. So, but yeah, accurate. Like to take it easy, yes. As long as I'm moving forward and towards the direction I want to move. I'm attached to conventional ways. No. Finished? I could DM. Sure. Oh, you're gonna do Miku? Very good. Very good. I like. Um. Yeah, just DM it to me. I know who I want to raid. Let's go. Okie dokie. I'm attached to conventional ways. No, I like finding new things. Get back at others. And yeah, feel free to DM me whenever, Alyssa. Damn, you rushed through this. Okay, I'll check it out. Get back at others. I want to say no, but man, I do like being devious. Put a little time and effort into my work. No, I'm agreeable to control my cravings. No. Act wild and crazy, yes. Not that crazy. I'm not interested in theoretical discussions. How hardworking it said you are, but oh well. I mean, you're trying. I mean, if I, it's maybe you're thinking about like you not like having a conventional job and everything, but I see the effort you put into your channel. Like the work that you want to do, and you seem to work very hard on it all. Like in the things that you want to do, you put a lot of time and effort into it. Like there are things that I want to do like on my free time, and I don't like uh uh yeah, inner motivator or not. Yeah, I don't put a lot of hard work into like the things I want to do on my free time. I enjoy doing it, but I don't like I don't I'm not someone that optimizes um for greatness or anything. I'm just happy to be moving in a direction. I'm not interested in theoretical discussions, inaccurate. Boasts about my virtues. I don't understand what this means. Wouldn't boast about it, but I'd like to talk about like causes and how I feel morally about certain things. Uh, there's a bit of boasting involved, I guess. Have difficulty starting tasks. Yes. Remain calm under pressure. No. Look at the bright side of life. No. BV should be tough on crime. This is very broad, but mostly, yeah. Try not to think about the needy. No, I do think about the needy. Act without thinking. Yeah. The results. Let's see. Yeah, I got the code as well. Let me save this code. Openness to experience. Yes. High. Agreeable. Let me pull yours up as. Oh, you're quite extroverted. Yeah, see? Slightly less neurotic than I am. Oh, you're very agreeable. I've become less. Conscientiousness. I've come up, eh? That's cool. High. Easily upset. Yeah. Sensitive and emotional. Yes. Yeah. This time around, negative people had it easier for me to be out of my shell. This time around, negative. Yeah. It very much does depend on the type of people you surround yourself with. Also like not being around people is something that affected me because if I'm having negative thoughts out of most of the time, I need positive people to, get to distract me and get me out of that frame of thinking. Yeah, that's the cons of growing up. Like I didn't grow up in like positive environment either. It's a little bit better now because I'm living back at home, but all three of my siblings like left home, learned things, brought it back home, and kind of like schooled my parents on like, this is not good, this is not cool, this is how this affected me and affects me, so you got to change these things. And we were very stern about not allowing certain behavior to continue. um yeah, and I've learned to become stubborn even if I don't feel like with my parents, like I'll pretend to be mad and unreasonable to get them to like listen to me. Okay, I can't go through all of this now, and I do want to end the stream. Is happy as an adult? Nice. Glad to hear. But I want to cover this maybe tomorrow, go through the results. Um, you haven't gone live yet, right, Alyssa? Hmm. Who do I rate out to? Let me end this YouTube.